Right, not had a chance to do any filming whatsoever. Had the rods out about 20 minutes, got the rods straight out. Didn't put the house up, got the rods out, one at 4.5 wraps, the other two at 8 wraps, proper hard spot, proper clean spot, and rewarded within half hour this cracking, gorgeous looking £18 Norton Disney absolute beller. Got to be quick because something else is going on that middle rod, so looks like the fish have turned up. Let's get on. Happy days. Check the fins. See, good job I did, because that little peck was sticking out, and that one. Double check, triple check if you have to. All good. Thanks, my love. Well, what a trip so far. Turned up at Norton Disney. Couldn't go on Petite's Lake. Couldn't go on Billy's Lake, the biggest lake on the complex, because the fish just started spawning this morning. So come on Holdens. Went all around that far bank across there. Couldn't get in. Bucket in all 6 pegs. So yeah, that was couldn't go around there. So had to fit in down this side. I think it's peg 2 or peg 3. Not 100% sure if I'm honest. But yeah, it's a lovely double peg. Found one spot, 4.5 wraps. Who fishes 4.5 wraps really when you've got all that water in front of you? Most people like launch it into the middle. Thought try something different, straight out in front, and yeah, paid off handsomely. Just heard one, bosh, right down that margin there. You can probably just see the splashes there. Look, that is how close they're getting in. So yeah, doing the photos, video of that fish, and my middle rod starts going off. So it's like all happening. But what a trip so far. Lovely venue. I'll give a quick scoot round and let you see the swims and the lake. Check that out. It's absolutely lovely out there. That's for sure. I think it's something like 11 acres, 10 acres, about 400 and odd fish in here. 6 pegs down that side. What is there? 4 down this side. So yeah, it's 10 pegs, about 10 acres. I'm either in peg 2 or peg 3, I'm not sure, because there's one in that corner there, and that lad, I don't know if he's just got something. See him just dash out to his rod. Yeah, he's picked it up. Look, is he in? And looks like maybe a liner. But yeah, that's looks absolutely mint out there. And I'm here for 48 hours, so let's see what happens. But already had one, 18-pounder, absolutely made up. It's always nice to catch a fish on a new lake, on a lake you've never fished before, and to have one within about half an hour is very promising. So hopefully we have one of them bumper sessions and them rods go ripping off constantly throughout the trip. It's only reopened again. It's what, today is Thursday, reopened on Tuesday, but as soon as I've opened it, say 2 of the lakes that they've started spawning. But they did tell me most of the other lakes, Holdens, Turners, have actually already spawned and got it out the system. So yeah, that's let's see what happens. I basically turned up, got the marker rod out, cast it out, reeling back, and I could feel tap, 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 coming up the marginal shelf this side, because it's quite deep this side. Clipped it up, and as it turns out, it's bang on 8 wraps. So I first obviously did it with the feeling lead, the marker lead, and then I clipped on my little weed rate lead, and yeah, brought it in, and it's absolutely gin clear. Cast it out, dragged it back 6 inches, nothing there. Had a very few casts about, that is a spot. Clipped 2 rods up at 8 wraps, cast them out straight across there to that peg directly opposite the left hand double one. So at 8 wraps, that's a lovely spot. The right hand rod, that was the left and the middle. The right hand rod cast to that over to that corner where the fence is. There's a bit of a V on the fence. Well, I was struggling to find a clean spot there, but as it worked out, I found one at 4.5 wraps, which that's super close. Who's casting that, really? Who casts that far out on when you've got that much water in front of you? Nobody really. And yes, that's the one that went off. Nothing fancy, Ronnie rig, little yellow one. That's all. And the middle rod that I had to run on, but fish drops. That's the joys of using barbless hooks, I guess. Was one of these babies that I purchased from the tackle van that's on site. They're a mainline bait. I'm not 100% sure what they are. Pink, but they smell of Battenberg. So probably one of you guys can comment below and tell me exactly what they are, because I've got no name on. But I saw them and I thought, you know, little pink ones, might give them a try. So yeah, so far so good. But middle rod's on a left hand rod's on one of me normal Saz wafters, 15 millers, but it looks like possibly the action's coming to smaller bait, so I may change all 3 rods on smaller baits. See how it goes. If I get any more action on the right hand rod on the yellow one, I might drop all 3 on yellows and see what happens. Little 12mm yellows. Trent baits as always, what I always use. Don't really use much else, but I saw them pink ones. I ain't got any pink ones, and I thought, you know, I'll give them a whirl. So yeah, let's see how we get on. Show you around the fishery. Done an amazing job since I last came last year. But yeah, these pegs really spot on. This is a nice double peg, so it'd be good if you come with your pal and it's literally fishing right next to you. But yeah, they're mega close. Let me step back. They do give you one hooking mat, waist sling and a landing net, but could have probably done with 2 landing nets, to be honest, because I was nearly in with 2. But yeah, it's well kept, lovely complex, lovely lake, it truly is. But yeah, look at that, looks wicked. I'll certainly be coming back, that's for sure. So that's 2 lakes on the complex I fish now, billies, and so now on holdens. But yeah, I'll probably have to work my way through them all slowly. I'd like to definitely go back on billies again. That's like 27 acres, absolutely huge. A lot of long distance, long range fishing, so 25 wraps really. But yeah, water clarity, not sure if you'll pick that up, but that is gin clear. A little bit of low lying weed about as well, so you've got to be careful where you're finding your spots. Make sure they're clear. That little weed rate lead is absolutely spot on for that. It's a little fox one, you get 2 for about £6.50. Absolute perfect for find your spot with your leading rod. Put that lead on, cast it, drag it back 6 inches, then whip it out. But yeah, 3 lovely clean spots, and I'm just hoping that nobody actually turns up in that peg next to me there, because realistically it's like 4.5 wraps from my peg, but it's right in front of their swim, so, and that's where I had that fish. I will have to, if somebody rocks in that peg, I will have to swap it round, but it's not a problem. I'll put the rods a bit more this side, but I'll have to try and find another clear spot on the left instead, like. But yeah, it was the first spot I found for me right hand rod, and that's the one I started fishing. So, but you never know, it's might have it all to myself, fingers crossed. To have a bit of a change about with the rods. There's been a lot of fish showing like 4 wraps out, really close. So I've the 2 rods I had at 8 wraps, brought one of them in, left one out there on that sweet spot, left the middle one out there, but the left rod just put down there at 4.5. Again, another nice spot. Must be just where it gets a little bit deeper, so the weed growth ain't as bad. And well, it's 4.5 wraps from the left hand side of the swim, directly in line with that first peg directly opposite on the left hand side, and the right rod, 4.5 wraps to the V on the fence over there. So both sweet spots, both gone down dunk. I've put smaller up baits on everything, took that 15mm wafter off and dropped a little 12mm yellow pop up on that Ronnie rig style, and same on that right hand rod. So fingers crossed, I've rung the changes, the fish is showing closer, and hopefully something actually happens. Right, this is definitely going to be my shortest vlog ever. The fish have started spawning. Made the decision to shut the whole complex for the fish's welfare, which is fair enough. That is what it is. So, going to well, already wound the rods in, and going to have a slow pack up. Missus will be happy for sure. So get to spend the weekend with her and the family. But yeah, thanks ever so much for watching, guys. I'll stick a subscribe button there. If you could subscribe to the channel, it'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll catch you all when these fish are finished spawning. Happy days. Tight lines, guys. Goodbye.